Hello, welcome. This is Samir Rampara with Chatbot Marketing Center. I'm back here with one more Facebook Live. And in this series of Facebook Lives, I talk about marketing, copywriting, business building, human psychology, things relevant to entrepreneurs or people who are new or like they are in the earlier phases of building their business. So we'll continue. First of all, if you're joining live, then say hello. Even if you're joining with replay, say hello. Type in word replay in comment if you're watching the replay. Of course, if you can say hello, something more about yourself, that would be great. So in today's video, I will continue to talk about copywriting, which I have done in past couple of videos, and you can scroll down in my timeline to get hold of previous videos. And I'll continue to talk about headlines. So in last video, I mentioned this book, Tested Advertising Methods by John Caples, and we talked about 5 rules of writing great headlines. Okay, so this is just a reminder. These are the 5 rules. Your headline should talk about the self-interest of your prospect. It should have something interesting to the prospect. It should have newsworthy qualities. The headline should have newsworthy qualities. There should be curiosity built into the headline. You should try to position your headline as something positive and avoid painting a negative or gloomy picture. And if possible, you should show your prospects a quick and easy way of achieving something that they want, right? So that's just a recap. And like I was mentioning last time, I want to show you some real world examples, and I'll give you my opinion and I want your opinion, right? You can critique my opinion or give your opinion about the ads that I'm going to show you. So what I did was I picked up some magazines from library and I just picked out some headlines, and then maybe we can go through few, and I'm going to talk about them, what I think, whether they are incorporating these 5 rules or not. So that's the idea. So let's get into that. So the first one is Marie Claire. Okay, let me get my magazine in place. Marie Claire, and as on the very first page, this is what I see. Hopefully you can see this clearly, right? 100% virgin coconut oil. 100% virgin coconut oil. So let's see, and I'm going to pull up my 5 rules here, and perhaps I can keep this on here, right? So does this headline have self-interest? For someone who is looking for 100% virgin coconut oil, it has self-interest, right? Because that's what it's talking about. You know, this is pure virgin coconut oil. And so this is one more thing you have to remember. The headline should filter or self-select your prospects. So the self-interest that we are talking about, it's only relevant to your target audience. The headline should capture the self-interest only of your target audience and not anyone else, ideally, right? So if someone is looking for 100% virgin coconut oil, then this headline is appealing, right? Maybe I'll continue to look further. Does it have newsworthiness? It doesn't look like, right? So the thing that you can't see on the top is just the Shea Moisture. I think that's the name of the brand, okay? And we'll talk more about the branding and name of the brand and then the different types of advertising. But anyways, to continue the discussion, continue the talk about these 5 rules, I don't see any newsworthiness. Curiosity, is there any curiosity built into this headline? Hopefully this is not blocking my mic. I don't see, like it just says 100%. It's very simple, you know. And sometimes, quite often, simple headlines work really well. You don't have to make it very complicated. I don't see any curiosity. Positive, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's neutral in a way, right? Like it's not talking anything negative. Quick and easy, no, it doesn't talk about anything quick and easy. It's just talking about just one attribute, and that's that the oil is 100% virgin, right? That's one characteristic of oil that it's talking about. So that's, you know, it's following some of the rules, and self-interest is the highest priority. So as long as the headline captures that, I think that's not necessarily a bad headline, right? And so I had, all right, so I had one more, but I can't find it, so I'm going to skip and maybe, okay, let's see. This is Atlantic, and I have one more headline for you. Okay, right here. Hopefully you can see. The penny loafer graduates to greatness. Okay, so this is an example of the headline trumpeting the product's own bugle. Means it's talking about how great the product is. Now that's not necessarily the greatest headlines, right? I mean, it depends. If you're into loafers, then it'll probably get your attention and it can serve the purpose. But the thing is, this looks like a brand, SamuelHubbard.com. This looks like an established brand. They can afford to do that. You know, they talk about how great their product is. Does it have self-interest? Does it talk about the self-interest of user? No, it just talks about the self-interest of the product. It does not talk about the interest of the prospect at all. Newsworthy item, yeah, so it's trying to say that the loafer has graduated to greatness now. You can argue that there is an attempt to make it a news. I don't know, it's not clear. Curiosity, I don't know, it doesn't look anything curious to me, although I'm not the target audience here. Positive, definitely, you know, it talks about greatness. Quick and easy, no, it's not relevant. There isn't anything quick and easy here. So maybe, so those are the couple of examples, right? Like maybe there's one more. Let's see, this is a bird watchers magazine, and the ad is about a bird watching lens. Zeiss, I don't know how you pronounce it, that's the company name. It says magnifying the passion for nature. Again, it's appealing to bird watchers, people who are into bird watching, self-interest. I don't see any clear self-interest here. It's talking about the passion for nature. Maybe those people have passion for nature, and you can say it's somewhat about the self-interest. If I can hold this book straight. There's no news item I see. There's no curiosity. Positive, yeah, I mean, I don't see anything negative. I would say neutral. Quick and easy, no, I don't see anything quick and easy. So you'll see these headlines have some of them have some of them are following some of the rules that John Caples recommended. And we'll kind of continue to probably study more, but what I wanted to leave you today was the fact that broadly there are 2 types of advertisements. There are 2 types of marketing actually. There is direct response marketing, and then there is branding. So these ads, the ads that you see in newspapers, so they are more branding ads. That's what I was trying to tell you. They don't necessarily always have to be branding ads, but they tend to be branding. The purpose is for you to remind the brand, okay? And it works really well for established brand, right? You faintly remember, you see the ad and it reinforces the brand, so you remember them. Now the direct response ads, they don't talk about the brand. Actually, John Caples is a direct response marketer. These rules are for direct response advertising. Okay, and what you what you mean by direct response advertising or direct response headline is that the ad is seeking an immediate response. We are looking for a direct response from the prospect through our copy. So that's the whole idea. So if I look at this one, this ad, I mean, I can't show you clearly, but it's not necessarily, it's talking about the product, but there is no clear call to action. I know it's not, my apologies, you can't see it, but there is a mention of, I don't even see a mention of their website. Typically ads would show a website, right? Like for example, this one mentions the website. So they want you to go to website. So you can say that in a way it's a direct response ad. They want you to go to the website. But typically the real direct response ads will say specifically and explicitly that go do this, go to this website. None of these ads say that. So they are more like branding it. The idea is to remind you. So if you happen to be in the market, then maybe there's a reminder and then they'll help you make the buying decision. Anyways, I'm going to stop. It's almost 12 minutes. I want you to type in the critique of whatever I just said in comments. Give me your feedback. Ask me questions, say hello, or tell me what you want to know in next video. I'm going to sign off, and hopefully I'll be back soon with one more episode talking about marketing, psychology, business building, and copywriting. All right, bye.